Number 11. Lift ball from right side. When we're training our basic skills, we should catch the ball on the right side of our body, not the center of the body. Because this way we're easy to lift the ball to right shoulder. To connect our right hand and arm, release the ball in straight force line on the right side. Lift the ball from right side. We can catch and shoot with less time. The trajectory will not through some additional part of the body. Number 12. Right hand on the top right of the ball. When we catch the ball before we shoot, with Stephen Curry's shooting form, our right hand will on the top right of the ball. Only at this place, we can lift the ball to the correct release point quick and naturally. We can play back our shooting video from release point to catch ball position. You can see your right hand is just on the top right of the basketball. Number 13. Jump shot rhythm for training. Check normal players' shooting training. We always found their release point is just on the ground. But almost all professional NBA players' release point is in the air when they are training. That is a huge difference. We all know the advantage of this pro shooting training. We can treat every shot just like jump shot. After master this technique, we can make our jump shot much more stable, and our shooting in games will be better. Number 14. Low position lift ball. Why Stephen Curry's shot seems like use less power? This tip is a key. When we lift the ball from our abdomen or even between thighs, we can feel we shoot the ball much more easier. This just because we lift the ball with a longer route, so the inertance of the lift force will be more. So if we shoot a ball with this low position to lift the ball, we will have a longer shooting range. Even we can take a logo shot. Number 15. Press wrist with soft hand. We know Stephen Curry's shooting form is soft hand type, so his wrist must always relaxed. If we do not train our one hand release skill from right shoulder very well, before shooting, our wrist will always not ready for releasing. We need to train our basic shooting skill with right forearm vertical. Our right hand make a 90 degree with right forearm. And then our right wrist will be ready to release. After training this technique more than 1 year, you will have a scientific habit to release ball. When we shoot a ball with evolved shooting form, our wrist will instinctively keep the release skill. Number 16. Shoot with upward force. From this tip to tip 28, it will be advanced tips. That means you'd better train these skills after playing basketball 3 to 5 years. You must have a good base to try these tips. Stephen Curry's shot has a special feature that the other shooters do not have: a super high arc. This makes Steph's shot much more accurate. We all know a rule that higher the arc, bigger the hoop. So if we can always shoot a ball with this high arc, that means our hoop will be bigger than the others. How to release the ball with high arc? We need to give the ball an upward force when we're releasing. We need to roll the ball to the point B, not point A. With low elbow shooting form will be better. And then our shot will have the high arc. Number 17. Inertance's help. We can see Stephen Curry's shooting is comfortable and relaxed. That's because of his shooting form uses less force than the others. His shot always borrows force from the inertance of lift ball. Steph's shot just like one motion, non-stop till release the ball. He lifts the ball very quick. This makes a big inertance. If we do not stop our movement, continue to lift the ball to release, we can use less force to release the ball. Number 18. Right arm lead shot. We always need to catch and shoot a ball with two hands. After training many years, we always confused that we shoot a ball with two hands force. Even several years ago, Many comments said Stephen Curry's shooting form is two-armed form, so can shoot the ball so easy. But actually, Stephen Curry gives the answer several times that he shoots the ball with one arm. Only this can give the ball a pure straight shooting force. So when we catch the ball, our two hands clean the ball. At that time, our right hand will lead the ball just like one-hand shooting training. Our left hand just assists to keep the ball on the right place of our right hand. The whole shot just like completed by one hand and one arm on our right side of the body, and then you will have a straight shooting force. Number 19. Watch the ball after release. In basketball system, there is a concept. We call it visual fear. For example, in the net, without enough light, we cannot jump as high as in the daylight. As a beginner, when we stand beyond the three-point line, we always feel it is a little too far. We cannot shoot the ball with normal shooting form. If we step into the three-point line, we can shoot as well as we can immediately. That is just because of visual fear. So after Stephen Curry releases the ball, he always watches the ball, checks the rotation of the ball. It can overcome the visual fear, make the shot higher arc, longer range, and do not fear the block. Number 20. Vertical upper body. Check the top-level NBA shooters' release point. We can find they are almost always the vertical upper body. Stephen Curry also has this skill. It makes his right arm has more space to shoot the ball and release the ball much more free. No matter a jump shot or stand shot, when we upper body vertical to release the ball, our shooting force will be more agglomerated. We can easy to take a long shot.